Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Total Picture. Today we're answering your questions, so let's get started. So today we've taken some of the most popular questions that we've gotten on our social media and emails and direct messages, and we're going to answer some of them. So the very first one, does Total Seed Production have its own seed brand? So no, we do not have our own seed brand. We are strictly a contract producer, but we do come from a company that originally did have its own brand. So we were originally Campbell Seed, and we ended up changing up our system, and we became Total Seed Production, thus dropping the Campbell Seed brand. But that leads me into our next question. How long has Total Seed Production been around? So Total Seed's been around since 2006, so we've been around for 17 years, but the Campbell Seed brand has been around since 1936. So we have 87 years of experience as a whole family unit. So we have a long history of farming and seed production that we bring to the table. So Total Seed, again, has been around for 17 years, going strong, but our full timeline of production and knowledge and understanding of the business has gone much further back. Like I said, since 1936, when the company was originally started as the Campbell Seed brand. So something a little bit different. What gets your team excited about farming? So this is a very broad question that you'll get a lot of different answers on, but the one thing that we do get a lot is that people just like to be outside. They love farming. Some people enjoy the different seasons of farming. We have some that enjoy the planting side of it, others that enjoy getting to harvest, seeing the work finished. But overall, it's just about farming. People love everything to do about farming. Some people enjoy field walking, being down in the dirt and getting hands-on with what we're doing. Others enjoy being in the tractors and being in the equipment and working the ground that way. So it just depends, but all in all, it's just about we love what we do overall, so we're excited to do what we love each and every day. And so kind of on the opposite side of that, what do farmers do during the winter? Well, we've kind of talked about this indirectly, but to answer it here, after harvest season's over, our farm team starts to winterize our equipment, clean it up, do any maintenance on it that it needs right away, and then it's prep mode. We start planning for the next year. We start looking at, what kind of new equipment do we need, what updates and changes we need to make to our existing equipment. Members of our farm team also go into the production side of it in conditioning, treating, and bagging. So we have members of our team that farm, but they also do a lot of the production work during the fall post-harvest and into the winter. So it really depends, but those that are fully on our farm team, they'll work on equipment. They will start making plans for the spring and the planting season. It just really depends on where they're at, but one of the cool parts about working at Total Seed is that your job changes throughout the year. In the winter, you might be working in the conditioning, treating, and bagging, but throughout the spring, summer, and the fall, you could be out in the fields doing field walks, running equipment, doing all the stuff that our farm team would do, but you have that change in the fall and during the winter where you go back inside and you're working in production. So it's kind of cool, and a lot of people enjoy it, that they're not stuck in the same routine every day. So, yeah. And so with farming, how do you know when it's time to make certain passes? So one thing that we look at when we're working on our timing, part of it is we have a pretty good idea of how long it takes our crops to do certain things and to get to certain points of maturity. But it's also about looking and having that tactile understanding of what's going on. So when it's time to detassel, it's a very visual thing. When we're going to cut our female rows during detasseling, we need them to be at a certain maturity level based on time. So we have a schedule. We know when fields were planted. We know how long they've been in the fields. We can also see where they're at in their maturity. And so we can make that pass. And then on the other side, when it comes to pulling, that's also very visual. We can see that the tassels are starting to shoot up out of the female plants, and we know, okay, it's been about 48 hours, so they're ready to pull, and we can go through and we can get them pulled. So it's a mixture of, those five senses of looking, seeing, touching, understanding, what you're seeing and how to understand what different visuals on our plant's progression mean. But it's also about what we've been talking about the last few weeks with precision agriculture, of understanding the data, understanding how our plants work, and making informed decisions that way of, okay, it's been this amount of time, we should be able to get to this point, and at that point we can make this certain pass, do this thing, apply this chemical, whatever it may be. So like I said, it's a mixture of just knowledge of what we know about our plants and what we know through the history of doing this, but also being in our fields, looking at where plants are at, what they're doing, how they're behaving, and getting that firsthand tactile knowledge. But now we have the lightning round. I'm going to shoot off some questions really fast and give you the quick answers. 1, do you like your job? Yes, absolutely. I love it. I have the best job in the world. Can I have a job? Apply at the link in the description. Where is Total Seed? Tipton, Indiana, United States of America. How do I start farming? Apply with the link in the description. Can I have your autograph? No, because this was a ploy to get people to think that people want my autograph. When will you start planting? That's a great question. And that's when we're going to end on, because we should be starting planting soon. We're looking forward to it. It should be happening in the next couple weeks. This is what we've been planning for. We've been waiting on it since harvest started. So we know you guys have been waiting patiently to get back out in the fields, and trust me, we've been waiting maybe not so patiently, but we're excited for the planting season to start. And I just want to thank you all for your questions. If you have any more, please message us, comment on our videos. Let us know what you want to hear about. Let us know what questions you have. We're always happy to answer. We have a lot more to answer that we've gotten over the years, and we're happy to do so. So if you have questions, please leave them down in the comments. We'd love to answer your questions. We'd love to hear from you. But for now, that's all I have. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. If you want more content from us, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And if you want even more content from us, you can go subscribe to our monthly Total Focus newsletter. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.